What's up, guys? Today's the game review number 3. Well, let's just say number 2 because I deleted the other one. Game view number 2, and let's get started right about now. Okay, guys, let's get started with the game review. This is a game that's been broadcasted, gameplayed a lot through YouTube. And some people might know the game and some people might not know the game. But there will be spoilers on this game, and this game is called Outlast Trinity. Well, let's just say Outlast. Outlast Trinity is pretty much just all 3 of the games inside this tape. Outlast Whistleblower, Outlast 2. I played all these games and I will be talking about them. Some of y'all might want to hear about Outlast 2, which is really popular right now. So let's get started. Probably only with Outlast 2. Matter of fact, let's just start with 1, but let's get started right now. Outlast, I'm going to be reading the back of them and then telling you about my views and stuff and pretty much what I've seen on the game. It says, hell is an experiment. You cannot survive in Outlast, in the original Outlast. Investigate Mount Massive Asylum, which is the psychiatric hospital, and try to stay alive long enough to discover its terrible secrets. Let's tell you what's going on in there. Pretty much they're using people, experimenting them to make these ghost figures, which is called Project Walrider. Walrider is this big, demonic, he don't look red or nothing, but he's like, I guess, a very powerful ghost. They tested him. It's a person inside of a big bubble tube, and he's controlling that Walrider. So pretty much they're using him inside the tube to see if they could change them into Walriders. Some of them did not work, but then some of them did work. And the ones that did not work pretty much end up in this jail cell, faces so messed up and everything. Some of them just go senile, crazy. It's not a good experience. You wouldn't even want to be inside of one of those things. It actually terrifies you if you think of it. If you're really scared to play games like that, I suggest you not to play that, because things like that actually could get inside your head. I think it kind of did go inside my head also with Outlast 2, matter of fact. I think that was the one that really got in my head. And I'll talk about that the next review test. But this was pretty much a good game. It was a great game. The guy ended up dying. It was very weird how he died, because dudes just started shooting him at the blue. And I say I give it 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for a reason. I did not like too much of the storyline. The storyline was way too short. I only finished the game 2 days. Could have been a little bit longer, but hey, what you gonna do in a building? One building. Anyways, let's go straight to Outlast Whistleblower. Outlast Whistleblower. Let's start. Okay. Outlast Whistleblower. The story behind the original Outlast. Play whistleblower who risks everything and suffers more to expose the horror Mount Massive. Let's start with the thing. So before the dude who got killed came in, the building was fully employed with people inside of it doing Project Walrider. So the guy, one of the guys, the main character, worked there, but he was doing stuff behind what he wasn't supposed to be doing. So pretty much he was bringing information he wasn't even supposed to be talking about to the whole world or to some other business just to spread the word, which could actually damage his life or his people's life. Pretty much before it was, the dude did go, the dude who was camcording in the first original Outlast was in the building with him, but they were not together. And it's kind of weird because I was trying to find out why was his car still in there. But the reason was because he was in the building also trying to get information. But the dude was trying to escape out like the others, because Walrider and people started going crazy, and he would end up being a patient. So most of the crazy people thought he was a patient, but some knew he wasn't a patient. And that kind of scary. That was scary a little bit. And then a dude right here, he was chasing me really. The big other dude really didn't chase me. That was good, honestly. And the fact with them. Why the freak am I saying Yo, and the fact that they were also experimenting those people, and he was bringing information out. He already messed up because the boss told him not to bring the information out. God does know he bringing the information out. So that really hurt him a lot. But he ended up surviving at the end and leaving, taking the dude's car. So if that dude from the original Outlast did not, if he survived and walked out, he would not have no transportation other than those tanks out in the front building. But he ended up surviving. Sadly, the other one didn't. So yeah, that was about it about Outlast Whistleblower. If you want to know more about it, go look at the gameplays, I guess, or stories. Peace. No, not peace. Let's go straight to Outlast too. Outlast 2 was a freaking amazing game. Yes, it was a hell of a game. I played this game almost every day after I came back to school. I never stopped playing it. It took me about 4 days to finish the game. That's not bad. The other one took me about 1 or 2 days. One of them took me actually a whole day, 1 day. The other one just took me like 2 days. Yeah, but anyways, Outlast 2 was about him being in the Temple Gate. Well, let's read it. It says, "Welcome to the Temple Gate, where a new prophet waits with promise of rough salvation will still be alive and sane when the end time comes." Anyways, it talks about how he was in the Temple Gate, and actually he was a journalist going over it, looking for somebody who's been missing for a minute. Ended up actually being found, but anyways, when the plane was still going, the plane ended up crashing. So that was a big impact, and while they was riding, and it's kind of terrible. And then they end up all being split up until the dude finds his girlfriend Lynn, and then they've been taken away again by these awkward people. Anyways, let's go straight to the point. While the dude's still exploring, he's finding things that's happening, and he's also going into his dream world. So that place has been haunting him mentally. Back in the times when he went to a Catholic school, I guess, a Christian or Catholic school, he had a friend named Jessica. They used to have fun a lot back then. They were very cool. Jessica, I think, died around that time. They were after school chilling, and then one of the pastors caught them running around the hallways late at night after school. So the pastor took the girl Jessica in the room by herself and told the dude with the camera, which he was a boy at that moment, to go on. After that, I guess Jessica has been raped or hit, which means she was been abused. Mostly, I think she's been raped because she hung herself, or I think the pastor hung her. And that's kind of sad to hear. Anyways, we go right back into the Temple Gate. We get to see Popping Off, and what Popping Off also did. I think Popping Off was also that pastor. Popping Off killed a lot of people, killed a lot of children. He sacrificed children, matter of fact. I guess that's what God told him to do. Popping Off is right there. God told him to do that, but I don't believe God told him to do that. He did that himself, so God can see him. The fact he killed a lot of children. Anyways, let's go straight. We see another lady witch named Marta. Marta's a very, very scary lady. She's tall. She has a stick. She cuts off people's private parts. Marta, you wouldn't want to mess with Marta. She's a pretty much savage. I'll show you Marta right about now. Okay, you now seen Marta. Marta is not the one you would be messing with. Marta's serious she's about that action. Marta's about that action. Anyways, Marta's a complete savage, crazy person. And then we go straight to these baby dude with the arrows. He's accurate with them arrows. He's on top of a tall dude. He looks like and the dude over him looks like a baby. So that's kind of scary. I don't know. It's kind of creepy looking. But anyways, that's about it. And then we're gonna go straight to the ending. We find Lynn with these other people. These people under 800 feet down in the mines, in the tunnels. That was awkward also. I hated that part because they kept on coming. until we finally got out the tunnel and then found a way back just to develop the baby. It was a big storm happening. I guess God was ready to kill all those people. At the end, Marta comes back to kill us, but then Marta comes all the way up, and then God hits him with the cross like this, and then hits her back, and then she's like, oh, she's all like that. I was like, damn, and I'm looking like, dang, let's go. She finally died. I was tired of her. She was running so fast and everything, and then she kept hitting me with the stick. It bothered me so much. I barely died in the game. Only when I was on Nightmare though. I died pretty much. I died a lot, not a lot, but I died a good amount. But Marta died, then we went straight, and Lynn said, F your God, and then Lynn was pregnant also, so I guess it was, the baby was coming, and she like really hurt. So then I think it was something not going right, and then they end up being back in the temple. They later on somewhere thing where that lady got killed, if you seen popping off the first time during the game, and the baby came out, but the umbilical cord was not attached to the baby. She ended up dying. That's sad. The dude started crying so desperately. Oh no, that's real funny. The dude started crying real desperately. And that was about it. Papa Dog started talking to him and what he was doing. Yes, he killed kids. He killed all his kids also. Yeah, Papa Dog did some bad things. So he ended up slicing his throat and killed himself. Yeah, and I'm like, when he had that knife, he was like, that baby's too powerful. I don't know. I think the dude was an antichrist or something like that. I heard Markiplier also said he was the antichrist. I don't get what that means, but hey, I'll watch the story sooner or later. But that was about it. I'll rate the game 10 out of 10 because the game was pretty much freaking amazing. I'm not about to lie, the game was hella dope. That was about it about Outlast 2. All the Outlasts. Please like the video, share the video to other people. Thank you for 30 subscribers. Thank everybody for the 30 subscribers. I love everybody for 30 subscribers. Hit the bell notification, subscribe more. We're gonna hit that milestone of 50 subscribers. And let's get it. Elliptic out.